My mother raised me as a single mom. Um, I was the only child, and she was very devoted and committed to me. As far as my father was concerned, the only thing that she had ever said was that he was an African exchange student, um, and he was no longer in this country. Um, I didn't know anything else about him. She never said anything negative about him. She just didn't mention him. The conversation never came up. So one day, it was before the pedophile incident, and that's why I guess I put the two things not together, but was one thing predicated because of the other. I found, getting back to the subject at hand, I found a stack of letters hidden that my mother had. They were all little small letters, and I thought, oh, this is probably so cute, little love letters, or something like that, maybe from my father, maybe from way back in the past. I don't know, but I'm going to read them. So it was a stack about that big, like I said, all tied up in twine. And so I began to read them, and literally everything just was there. My father was an African exchange student from Ghana, and he had come here to, his major was architecture. He was an architecture major. And his family, according to the letters, this is all information I got from the letters, his family had warned him about getting involved with any American women. Well, obviously he failed the test on that, but he was actually pretty committed to my mom. I don't know what her responses were, but he was willing to, in fact, according to those letters, he had actually applied to the United States Postal Service, submitted for the test because he was willing to leave his country and come here, but you had to have a job. Well, the catch-22 is you had to have a job in order to be here, and in order to be here, you had to have a job. So he had signed up for the U.S. Postal Service, actually passed the test, and was expecting to start work when they realized he wasn't an American citizen.